Hey, how's it going? I'm going to show y'all about my Satsuma tree. So we've got two of them. They've been here a really long time. Not sure on the exact variety, well before we bought the property, but it's a late bloom, ripening one. They're just getting ripe right now. We're in the end of November. It's Thanksgiving today. Happy Thanksgiving, y'all. So Satsumas are one of the most cold hardy. They could take down to 15 degrees Fahrenheit. And it has done that over here more than once. It has done that without protection. The only protection that I give them is wood chips on the ground over the roots, keep the roots nice and warm. And this time the leaves didn't fall off, nothing happened. The first time it took 15 degrees, I did not have wood chips around it and the leaves fell off, but it came right back. So if you have a tree, a Satsuma, any evergreen tree, and the leaves start looking bad after a really hard freeze, if they fall off, that's a good sign. If they don't fall off, you may be in trouble. That's what happened to our lime tree over there. The leaves did not fall off and it died. It didn't make it back. But a Satsuma is a mostly seedless, little orange. It's delicious, very juicy. You can eat them fresh, you can juice them. They are quite wonderful to eat. They are very wonderful. They do have some slight little pests you have to deal with. Citrus leaf miner, for example. I'll show you an example here. The citrus leaf miner is a short-lived pest. When there's brand new fresh growth, they come and they feed on it. And it's not too detrimental to the tree. It's more so cosmetic and could be an issue to a young tree. But if you were to have your leaves fall off and come back, then it would get rid of it, or you can prune them any time of year, but the best time would be winter time. And you can see the Satsuma here, very juicy. They're about medium size. The taste is just great. You can see some of these branches. Wow! I mean, that branch must weigh 100 pounds. Oh man, that's heavy. You can get hundreds of pounds on one tree, even 1,000 plus fruits. We've even had better yield oh, excuse me, it went down a little weird. We've had better yield than this. And a lot of people sell them like $5 for a bag of them. So they're not necessarily a high dollar per pound fruit, but you get just super yield from them. So Satsuma is definitely a must grow if you don't get colder than 15 degrees. And if you do get a little bit colder than 15 degrees, you could protect them with some overhead protection. You could even do overhead irrigation. But if you do that, you got to make sure to start it before the temperature reaches freezing, so probably around, or right under when it gets around 40 if you're doing overhead water shower protection. Or there's little emitters you can use. Some people do Christmas lights, like the old school, not LED, wrapped all around the tree, and then you could cover it. But this tree, these are massive. I mean, you couldn't really do that. We've done, at times, you could do like a north side protection just to block the north wind, because usually in a cold front you get that north wind that comes in really heavy, and that would be cold, but it really doesn't need it anymore. This tree is legit. It is strong. Only thing really is this, you see a little citrus leaf miner, but I'm gonna come in and prune them anyway. It's good to be pruning your trees. So this is definitely a must-have. Everybody get one of these. They grow really fast. They yield at a young age, and you get tons and tons of fruit, and they're absolutely delicious. Y'all grow one of these Satsumas.